guys, we are back in my kitchen today. Welcome back to In the Kitchen with Sandy. And I wanted something not holiday today. I wanted something not holiday today. And I'm trying to use up some of my leftovers in the refrigerator for, you know, that we've had over the holiday season. And I have some sauerkraut here. I have a lot of sauerkraut left over. No worries, we'll eat this because we love sauerkraut. But I kind of was in the mood today for some cabbage rolls, and I love cabbage rolls, but I didn't want to go, you know, to the point of boiling the cabbage and rolling it out and doing all that stuff. So I have created a quick and easy recipe for you to have cabbage rolls without all that extra time that it takes to go into them. So let me show you what I'm doing, or what I have been doing so far. I've ground my brown beef. I've browned my ground beef, mostly there. I've left a little bit of the grease in the pan. This is ground chuck. This is probably about a pound of it. And what I'm going to do next is I've got some lots of fresh garlic here. I'm going to go ahead and add that in. This kind of is like the innards. It's like a cabbage roll, like the innards of a cabbage roll, if you know what I'm saying. It's like a cabbage roll with not being, you know, wrapped up in cabbage. The cabbage is in it. It's that simple. And then we're going to go ahead and stir that in. The reason I did not add the garlic in as I was browning my ground beef or ground chuck is because, you know, when you drain the grease out of there, it drains all the flavor off as well. I'm also going to use a little bit of onion powder. I can't get it open. About a nice teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to put in here, let's put a little bit more in there just because I like to flavor my stuff. I like it to be flavored. Now what I'm putting in here is mainly what you would put in cabbage rolls. And it's just going to be like a cabbage roll stir fry. That's what we would call it, cabbage roll stir fry. Now I've got this browned, and what you're going to do next is, it smells lovely already. Let's do some pepper. We got some pepper. Liv, we got some pepper. Okay, we got some pepper. Still a judge-free zone, always in the kitchen with Sandy, because I'm out of my pepper and my pepper mill, so there. I'm not going to add any additional salt because the tomatoes is going to have salt in there, and my sauerkraut has lots of sodium in there. So we've got that going there really good, and what we're going to add next is our cabbage. Now I've just taken my cabbage and I've just like roughly chopped it, you know. Don't have to be real big, not real little, just however you want to chop it would be fine. I'm going to add that right in there, just like I forgot to chop a couple leaves, but hey, it is what it is. And just kind of stir it, mix it around together as you get it in there. Oh, that smells good. And I've got this on about medium. I'm just going to give that a stir until it kind of starts, the cabbage starts cooking down just a little bit. We just want it to cook down just a little bit. Not a whole lot. And you notice I've got my nice big pan here. I don't even know what this pan is called, but I like it. It's when I cook my stews and stuff in it. They're sauces. I love to use this pan. Oh, it smells so good. Just go ahead and toss that together. And you know, this is perfect for if you're doing low carb. Absolutely perfect for low carb. You're gonna like it. Like it. So we're gonna add some of my sauerkraut that's left over from the new year. I'm gonna add a little bit of the juice as well. I made sauerkraut and hot dogs for the house, and then for work we had a carry-in, and I made sauerkraut and pork with baby back ribs. They were really good. You don't want to put none of the hot dogs in there. A little bit more of the juice because I want this to cook. I want this to cook nicely. Now, I think that might be enough. If not, I will add more. But look at that. Oh, it's going to be so good. Got nice sauerkraut juice flavor just flowing through it. And then we're going to add, let's turn it up just a little bit. And then we're going to add our tomatoes. These are just the petite diced tomatoes. And anytime I cook with tomatoes, the diced tomatoes, I prefer to use the petite diced ones. You know, rather than the bigger ones. But we're just going to mix all this together, and we're going to put a lid on it. Or in my case, I don't have a lid for this big pan, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. And then I'm going to add just a touch of hot sauce. Sandy's touch of hot sauce. Just a little bit. Just a little bit now, not too much. Now, I'm going to give this a stir, and I'm going to cover it. And we're going to let this cook probably, see, you've got plenty of juice in there, look at that. And it's going to help cook this cabbage nice and tender. So this is probably going to cook probably for about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Let me show you what you do if you don't have, let me get it mixed really well though. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells just like cabbage rolls. This is basically the ingredients that I put in cabbage rolls. Maybe add a few other things. But. Now, let me show you what I do. I don't have a lid big enough for this. So, there we go. There's my lid. Now, I'll meet you back here. I'm going to let that cook for about 30-45 minutes till my cabbage is nice and tender. And then we're going to try it. It's going to be amazing. Okay, this cooked for about 45 minutes, and I want you to look at that. It's like cabbage roll stew or something like that, without all the trouble of rolling your cabbage rolls up and baking them forever. Look at that. This is amazing. I better turn that off. No, it's really hot. I want you to look at that. That is like all the innards of the cabbage roll. And that's really my favorite part. Ooh, it's hot. It's going to be hot. Take me a little bite. And it smells phenomenal. Oh, it smells so good. My kitty sneezed. That is so good. You're going to love this recipe. Make sure you give this a try. Try it this weekend. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you do that now. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, Instagram. Follow me everywhere. And you know I love you guys so much. And I'll see you next time. Bye.